Hey guys, it's Brittany. I've just graduated from the Australasian College in Broadway and I've just completed my Diploma of Specialist Makeup Services. Today I've created a very glamorous, a very dramatic look on the lovely Rachel. It's perfect for like a night out or something like that. I'm just going to start off by prepping the eyes. I like to do the eyes first as it allows me to be a bit more messy and I can have fallout on the face. Now I'm going to prep the eyes with MAC's Paint Pot and soft ochre. Now I'm just setting the eyes with a eyeshadow powder that's close to her skin colour, just so when I'm blending the eyeshadow on top of it, it's a bit more smoother than trying to put it on a wet surface. So for the transition, I'm just using a big fluffy brush and a warm brown shade, not too dark, just to define the shape of her eyes. Now I'm just going in with a darker, warmer brown shade and doing the same motion, but a bit further into the crease. I'm just going in with a very dark warm brown shade right in the corner of the eye, the outer corner. So now just with a really small brush, a detailer, I'm going in with a very dark brown, almost black, and it's only going to be in this outer part. And you can slightly bring that onto the centre of the lid, but don't bring it past the centre, as it will close off the eye. Because I'm about to place down a pigment, I'm just going to apply Shadow Keeper from Inglot. It creates a tacky base for the pigment to adhere to. So now I'm just going to be applying the pigment with a flat brush and I'm just going to slide it on. I'm just going to be wiping away the excess from underneath, and this is why I love to do the eyes first. So you can just wipe off everything that you've done. And I'm also going to be creating a harsh line, very defined, where that will be my guideline for the winged liner. I'm going to draw the wing while her eyes are open so I know what it looks like. For this I'm just using an angled liner brush. And then once I've drawn the bottom line, I'm just going to attach it and slide it down. Now with a tiny detail brush, I'm just going to connect the wing with her crease so that when she opens, it's really defined. To darken the line, I like to go over just the top bit with a liquid liner. So this is actually one of my favourite tips that I learned from college. When doing the mascara, you get your client to look down to their knees and you just lift up the top of their eyelid and you can really easily get under the lashes. I take the lash through the glue with my tweezers and then I wait about 20 to 30 seconds. Just letting them air dry, I don't ever blow on them. I like to put it, firstly, get it on the center, and then you can easily shape the rest of the eye. I like to do the outer edge first, and then I like to put the inner edge in. And because it's tacky, it will just go straight on. So now I'm just going to prime the face, and I already moisturized prior to doing the eye, so her face is already moisturized. And now I'm just going in with a smoothing primer. Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation and the MAC Studio Fix, and just stippling that into the face rather than rubbing or swirling around. So now just using a thin duo fibre brush, I'm going to apply the concealer underneath the eye, define that wing and draw along the edge of it until you see that it's going a bit more matte. So now using the Anastasia concealers, I'm just going to place the highlight colour underneath her eye and down the centre of the nose, and I like to create a bit of a line at the end of the nose as well. I like to do the highlight first because I feel that when you do the highlight it blends out and it really takes up a lot of the face. So when you do the contouring it kind of blends it back in and it's not so white and porcelain looking. Now for the cream contouring, I'm going to be using the Anastasia cream contour kit, and I'm just going to be putting that into the hollows of the cheekbones, the side of the temple. For the nose, I'm just going to be making two lines down the side of the highlight that I've just blended out, and I like to keep them quite thin because I like to create the appearance of a small nose. I'm not going to connect it here. Instead, I'm going to be bringing it out and creating kind of like an L shape, the bottom lip as well, to create a more pouty lip. I'm going to do a line down the edge of the jaw. I'm just going to be kind of swirling this and in circular motions blending it out. I'm going to set the highlighting and contouring that I've just done with a full coverage powder. And on the parts where I've highlighted, a lighter shade as the powder highlight. Now for the rest of the face, I'm going to set it with the powder that gives her skin colour. And I'm going to go over the highlight that I just done with that lighter powder. Now I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this one thing. Now for the contour, I'm going to go in with a more tones powder. And I'm going to do that in the following pictures. I'm just going to be blending that together. So connecting the contour that I've done together with the shape. Blush, now I'm just going to be using a recipe on the top of it. So for highlighting, I love to use a fan brush. So if you've ever got one of these and not know what to do with it, I love to use these for highlighting. So I like to put it in flat on the highlighter, rub it around, get a good amount on, and then just So I'm now just using a makeup finishing spray to set it all. So maybe close your eyes. And just doing a couple of sprays all over the face. This is a very sultry look. I find that it's something dramatic and something that's not the usual. So it's a bit different when you do wear it. It's a bit more dramatic than you probably would be used to, but it's nice for a night out or things such as New Year's or any Christmas events coming up. Because you've also got the shimmer on the eyelid and then the dark smokiness.
So this is the finished look, guys. I absolutely love it. It's so different to what I would normally wear, but I think it's so important to really, communicate with other artists and experiment a little bit. If you want to find out any more inspiration for makeup, hair or beauty, be sure to check out our Instagram.